Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to show off my Lugia V and VSTAR, the Japanese version and the English version. I've completed them both, and these come from Silver Tempest and Param Trigger. And I think I'll just show them off side by side. And I will just start with the regular one, the double rare Lugia V by Mitsuhiro Arita, the legendary artist. And I think this is one of the best cards. I think this is the best V card they ever drawn, a regular one. Absolutely superb. Just look how amazing this looks. It's a special art on its own, essentially. Super nice. There's not many difference with the English version. No, not necessarily. Embossing almost looks the same, but is there. You go there. Here's the promo version, which comes from I think the legendary Get the Lugia campaign or something like that. Same artwork, just with a stamp. Exact same card. And now we have the English and the Japanese full art versions. This is the super rare version, and this is not my favorite of the whole Lugia V collection. Still a nice card, not my favorite. I don't like the greenish. I don't know what they try to replicate, maybe the VSTAR portal or something, but I think it should have been more silvery or bluish. Let's compare them both. I think the texturing on this one is really, I think, disappointing. You can barely see the texturing on a green part. You can see a little bit more of the texturing on his body. But then let me do a comparison here. Boom. Totally different card, in my opinion, with the texturing. Yeah, not my favorite. But that's that. Still nice card. Really like the pose of the body. Now we go to the special art. And these two are just fabulous. Absolutely stunning. And I think this card is, I think, not necessarily underrated, but I think you need to see this card in person. Pictures, videos, even this video, while still is trying to show off its amazing artwork and texturing. You just have to see it in person, in hand, because this card deserves it to be seen with your own eyes, in person, of course. I think let's just start with the Japanese version. Amazing art by Kawayo. It's just, when it is the right lighting, like now, you can see the card glowing up. You see the storm, the sea storm. It's a crazy card. Let's try to give some extra lighting here, and then you can see the waves, the sea waves. It's just being textured, all ripply. Yeah, it's just an amazing card. This is a nice close-up. And yeah, this is a busy card. But I think the texturing really elevates the card, I have to say. Here's the English version. They try to do the same, but it's not the same effect, sadly. Still nice card. I think the art, speaks for itself, but I think the texturing adds another element, other layer of just pure awesomeness. Here are they side by side. I think when the card hits a light spot, I think Japanese wins here, clear and day, in my opinion. Looks so more crazy. This looks more flat. there's less to play with the texturing. That is a little sad, but hey, I will enjoy both of them. This one was, by the way, gifted to me as a birthday gift by my friends. Really, really, really appreciate it. Now the Lugia VSTAR, yes. This one's also quite interesting. You can see here, there's some ray texturing. You know, it's popping out of the VSTAR portal or something. And here, the English side doesn't have any. It is flat. And that is very disappointing. They did not even try to replicate it. I think you can see some here texturing here. Some triangles on the, you know, trying to pop it out. But when you look at it, different card. It's very busy, but still, you know, you can clearly see it's coming out of a portal. Here you can't see it at all. And this is why some of the texturing elevates a card. This is what I mean. Exactly this. And now we have the Rainbow Hyper card. I am not a fan of these rainbow cards. I've stated that many times before. Not a fan. The texturing, however, is very nice. As you can see here. They always nail that for some reason. If they could only do it to some of the regular versions, would be super awesome. But here's the VSTAR English version as well. And what is bothering me, I think this is, you either hate it or love it. Japanese version has a more glittery effect, and you can see it overtaking the card sometimes, you know. Here it doesn't. It's just part of the card. When you see it, you know, when it's not in the light, you barely see it. But here, you know, you always see it at some point. And I think it really plays nicely with the light. And the glitter are, I think, yeah, on the Japanese side, they are more bigger, I think. Let me close it up. As you can see, there are some bit of bigger particles in there. I don't know what they try to do. I think this is standard for all the English versions. But I prefer the Japanese more, if I am honest. And it's not because of the texturing, just purely because out of the glitter. And the English and Japanese version of the gold cards, however, that is more better than the other ones. With it, it's not so bad. Of course, Japanese still, in my opinion, how biased I am, is nicer. See the nice texturing here. And then you have this. Still, you know, they did a nice job with the gold card. Not as bad. Still, you know, again, like I said, the glitter is there. Like the hyper version, the rainbow hyper version. Japanese still plays better with the lighting. It pops out more. Still nonetheless a nice card. I've pulled this myself, by the way. And I have pulled this myself, by the way, too. So that is very nice. Then we have the promo version of Lugia VSTAR, which did not release in English yet. So we might see a box or product, or maybe it's part of Crown Zenith, which is coming in January next year. I also like this card as well. You can see the rays here. Very nicely textured, I have to say. That is a nice card for VSTAR. That is that. And speaking of promos, yes, I do have this one, but it's still sealed. It's still sealed. This is from the mystery box. And I've paid, I think, 18,000 yen for this card. quite a lot of for a card, in my opinion, and I've kept it sealed in hoping I could find a spare copy to unseal that for my binder page. But it's still sealed. I am deciding what to do with it. I like to keep my cards sealed whenever I can, but I may just unseal this card for the page. And again, this would make for a very nice product on the TPCI, the English version, but they still don't done that before. So let's see what it does. And then the last bunch. This is the Regidrago V Special Art, and this, in my opinion, is a tie, because the card is on itself is very busy. Japanese one has a different effect when you there you go. When it hits the light, it glows up, which is, in my opinion, absolutely fantastic. Amazing stuff. You can see the Lugia here on the left bottom, top left, and here you can see the English version texturing, which is, in my opinion, not bad at all. It is not bad. I think the thicker, rougher lines of the TPCI texturing works out really nice with this card, and this is something I rarely say. That is a nice card, I have to say. Very nice card. Both of them are equally nice. But I think it's a tie. I think this is just a matter of preference. Do you like the more, the almost dual tone card of this Regidrago, or this one? I think both look really nice when glowed up in the light, as you can see here. But now it's dark. So that is a nice job by both of the TPC and TPCI. And with that, I will end this video. I've hoped you enjoyed this small comparison. This is something rarely people do, but I do give that kind of attention because I like Lugia cards and I don't hesitate to show them off. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.